trying something a bit new, adding my voice into things. So for right now, I'm just gonna make a little spreadsheet to help me with your stupid suggestions. I mean, these are the games I'll be taking questions on. Of course, other would fit with literally any game ever. List, source, lists, ka-chow. And we're gonna do it again. Source, lists, yes or no, enter. He did it again. Oh, this isn't exciting at all. I'm in bloody Excel. What am I doing? Alright, now it's time to start looking at these suggestions. So I made the suggestions spreadsheet. This is work in progress. I've only gone down to 2 years ago. If you made a suggestion before 2 years ago, you can go fuck. I should have just made a Google form. This user wants to import sounds. So what you do is you go over to the sound browser here and you'd hit import, and hopefully you have a file that's ready, and you type in a new package, a new group, a new name, or maybe the file name you already have, and you hit OK. If the engine likes the sound format, then it won't do what that just did and completely ignore the fact that I tried importing a sound. I hate importing sounds. These boys want their weapons values changed. So here, go to actor classes, placeable classes only, uncheck that, and then you'll go down until you find inventory. Here are all of the weapons in the game. If you go to the default properties, there's stuff like aim errors, fire sound, melee damage. These two things are what it calls for, so if you make an entirely new weapon, you might want to create another one of these. And then also, if you want to edit stuff like damage values, you'll go and find the ammo under hidden. You can find ammo name, and it has the ammo right here. You go inventory ammunition, and it should be ammo, and it has damage, effects, the max, all of the good stuff that you want. I'll get to that one. Okay, so he wants to export assets. A lot of the exporters in the editor here, there's not a lot of export options. There might only be import options. I found this Unreal exporter. I forget where I found it. I'll link it once I actually make a video on it. You're gonna find Republic Commando if it doesn't auto detect it, and you can load all of these classes. And then here it has all of the different files that you can export. So let's say maybe you want to export clone animations. Well, you did it. Built-in viewer that pops up. And this is very nice. Except I forget how to work it. And then it exports to here, which I don't need that. Oh, that's right. Everyone dies. So I have this, but if I go in and everyone dies, it's most likely, if memory calls, you don't have a player start set, or you made changes without building all. Building all is the key to success in everything. Actually, no, I'm gonna... Martin, adding music. Some of the scripted sequences, there's a function called play sound, and you can use different music. There's also a function called play sound cue. If you go to level properties, there's a battle engine, and pretty much you can say if there are more than X number of bad guys and they were attacking us, or they were this close to us, or they were both attacking and close to us, you would play this battle music, RAS music, battle cues, and they have a bunch of different battle cues. I believe you can do the same thing within particular zones. So like, if I were to go into this zone, I wanted this level, this music, or this level I want it, or this zone I want this music, or this zone I want this music. You can probably do that, except I didn't do any zoning in this map. Did I? No. I'm sorry guys, I'm dumb. I didn't zone this map. And I need more time. Okay. Here's the texture browser. If you don't have a texture selected and you decide to subtract, it'll look like this. You know, pretty not good, right? And it's gonna even look worse in game when there's nothing there. The checkerboard is the engine's way of telling you that it doesn't have a texture. So you can select, you know, 1 of the faces, 2 of the faces, 3 of the faces, 4 of the faces, 5 of the faces. I don't care. And you're just gonna select a texture. Ka-chow. If you want to copy it, you can hold Alt and right click, and that'll copy it, and to paste it onto another surface you'll just go Alt left click, and you can do that. And if I just wanted to replace it, no problem. And I can also Alt do that. Terrain. Terrain, that's a big tutorial that I don't want to do. He doesn't like the grid snap when it's moving. So, see how that, you know, I can't move it freely. Well, you can deselect it, and then now it's moving freely. What texture browser? Well, that's a very good question. There's this little panel right here. It has actor class browser, group browser. I don't know what the group browser does. You could go to sounds. You could go to texture. So if you want to open the texture browser, just click this painting up here. There's an animation, static meshes. Prefabs are pretty cool to use, except I'm not going to go over that. Jackson G. He wants to make the clones crouch and be neutral. Oh, there's just an action that says crouch. That's so nice. Gunship briefings. Oh god, no. Cooper wants to import a texture. Well, of course you're in my Discord, so of course you do. Well, we go to import, and hopefully, if you have, now, you can do this, and it's imported, but it only will accept certain formats, so just make sure that it's either one of these formats. I prefer Targa files, but then again, even if you have the right format, it might be in a different encoding. Like, I know Wave has, like, different, like, hertz values, you know, like, Republic Commando only likes, you know, this many hertz or whatnot in their sounds. So that's why you might have trouble importing it. So, when I export it with GIMP, just when I export Targas with GIMP, it seems to treat it pretty nicely. So, I don't know. Making custom animations? No, I'm not going over that. Creating unit models? No, I'm not going over that. Who asked about editing sides. Now, when you go in your scripts, I think his problem was he couldn't Oh, I don't have any size for this. Lua, you should have the DC, load DC. So, and make sure you export the right. Make sure you make sure when you munge your map, you actually select the sides, including common. Be sure to munge your common sides too, because there's a lot of issues that come with it if you don't. So you could just munge everything, honestly. I'm not going to, because that'll take a while, or it'll take maybe like a minute or something, but I don't want to do that. But when you use the DC, that means it'll read that data file for only that map. And I think his problem was he tried to edit the stock sides. If you want a suggestion to be added to the video suggestion spreadsheet, be sure to comment, and I will for sure put it in this spreadsheet. Will it be used in a video? I don't know.
All right, sir, in you go.